Hi everyone, here is Mir Mustan and today we're gonna explore and explain the extension called Replace Conditionally. You can install it from Extension tab. Simply search for a Replace Conditionally and you will get this extension in a search. Simply install it. After the installation, you will get Replace Conditionally on Sidebar. It actually a search, but with advanced some use cases. With you can provide some conditions on search and many things. Let me quickly cover the basics of this search. It's actually a same thing like this search, but still I wanna cover this thing. So to explain the match case and match whole word, let me quickly go to the other file. Yes, this file, Python file, and let me search for the word index. Yes, and here we can see index. Even though its cases are not matching, like here it's have a I in capital, but still it's matching. If I enable the match case, it simply highlight the index which have a similar match case to our search text. And let me quickly change I of the index to capital I. And here we go. It's only highlight the index with capital I. And let me replace it with item. Yes, I can replace it. Simply it's replaced and these are not changed. So that's the work of the match case. Let's move to the match whole word. The match whole word is also easy thing. Here, let me search for the word I, and it highlight each and every I. Even though if it's within the word, it still highlight the I. But when I click on match whole word, it only highlight the word I which is alone, kind of. Like incomplete, it's a word. Yes, it is a word. But if we remove this, it's highlight each and every eye. So that's yes, it's also helpful. Let me replace it with W, and here we go. It replaced with W. Let me do a Control Z, and here the basics of the search. Let's move to the regex expression. For explaining the regex expression, let me go to the next file. This file, it will be more helpful. Let me search for the button, and here it is. It's highlighting the line. Actually, this is a regex type of pattern search so that it highlights the whole line. It's similar to our basic search. Let me quickly go here and enable the regex. Here we go. It's similar. Actually, the regex thing can work similarly with our basic search. And after that, let me quickly now explain the skip spaces thing. That's the actual things, the advanced thing of this search. Now we are moving to advanced thing like rejects multiple selector and skip spaces, lines and conditions. So let me search for the button, and if I break the line, here we go. If I break the line, if I search for the variant, no, it's not like matching or highlighting the word and enable to replace. But if I enable these skip spaces and lines, now I can directly skip the spaces and search for a word. Even though here it skips the spaces here also. But sometimes we also require these kind of thing to actually skip the spaces and directly search for them, but because we don't know how much its space is given, like it may have 4, it may have 6, and not know about the spaces it's given. So then it's useful to use a skip spaces slash lines. Yeah, for further it will be more useful with rejects multiple selected. Now let's move to the next one, rejects multiple selected. What rejects multiple selector do is, let me search for a button, and if I use this expression, it only highlight one single line. Rejects expression and give me a space because it's also include some space after. Here you can see it's also have a space. If I don't give a space, then I have to enable this line break thing, skip line and spaces thing. So let me give a space, and here it is. It's only highlighting this single line, not these three. To select these three of them, you can do something like multiple times of use this expression. But what if one of them is here, looks like this, and other look like this? Here we go. That's the thing. Actually, if I target this one, I will miss this one, and if I target this one, and I will miss this one. So that to overcome this problem, clear this, and let me also clear this one, and here it is, and you can simply enable rejects multiple selector. What it does is, after this, you will just have to give a, I am using this because else I have to give us some spaces so that it will recognize it. So I will directly use it, and here we go. No matter what space it's have, no matter how multiple times lines occurs in button, it will select the whole button. And similarly, I will do something like this. Here it is. It only target or highlight the buttons. Here it is. It's only highlight the buttons, and now I can change these buttons. How I can change this button? Simply I have to copy this selection and paste it. Yeah, it will automatically allot the numbers to these selections. So let me don't change these thing. The first parameter, it actually this one, yes, and change the second one to clicked. Not clicked, it's actually have a clicked change. Here it is. The clicked one is will be changed to change word. And let me quickly do it. And after the because we are using the skip lines and spaces, so that's why what you can do is simply do a format document. Yes, format document, and it will format a simply document because it actually removes spaces. Or you can do something like give a spaces by yourself. Here we go. Yeah, here it gives us spaces. I consider it in a way to replace it simply and simply do a format document. Yes, simply. It's changed and nothing is changed. You can see it. And inner text is changed. Yeah, this is the work of the rejects multiple selector. After the rejects multiple selector, let me quickly explain these conditions. First, I'm going to search for the secondary word, and it's actually a word. Let me consider we are searching for a word, and on base of the word, we wanna let me replace it with primary, and condition is that if condition is simply that if the log is equal to 13. Yes, what it does is replace the secondary word with primary only if the button or not button, only if the search word line contains the log is equal to 13. And let me do it not contains, so it's not contain log is equal to 13, but this one contains log is equal to 13, so that's why it skips. Let me quickly make them also a secondary one. Yes, and now we will get it very. It's highlighting each and every note, no matter it's button secondary or list secondary. But what if I do a something like contains button? Yes, contains button. Yes, it's only replaces the secondary if only its line contains button. Similar, not replacing the list one, or let me say it if the line contains code. Yes, these are the only list or the variants secondary that line contains code. And what you can also do is button or list, so that now it's highlight both of them, button also and list also. But let me add another condition that it's not contains, or it contains, for now it contains slash slash. Yes, it contains slash slash, so that why it's highlighting this candy. But let me make it to not contains. Here we go. These the highlighted words or highlighted lines not contains these slash slash. Let me quickly also explain you a exact thing. Secondary to primary, and let me say if the line is exactly to a this one. Here we go. It's only highlighting this one. Actually, why not we should replace this one? Yeah. Here we go. It's replaces secondary with primary. Let me do a control Z and let me clear this one. After this conditions thing, why not we should use it with the multiple reject selector? Yes, I wanna use it. Let me break these words in a multiple lines so that you will get its power. Here we go. I think we should also break this one, right? Yeah. First, type the expression. Why not? And here we go. Enable, enable, enable. What here you can see it's not actually targeting this one, but after the enable of the rejects multiple selector, it's target this one also. So let me copy it for time saving. I did this thing to so that it allots the number to each and every this pattern. So that what we are going to do is we say only replace the button to its change to clicked if it contains log is equal to 13. Yes, both have a log is equal to 13. And what if we do a not contains log is equal to 13? Yes, I wanna change these things. Let me do a replace. And here we go. Format document. You can see the both of them have a log equal to 13 and they are not changed. And the other buttons are changed. That's the simply power of the replace conditionally thing. So now I have another example to test these multiple selector thing and the uh, condition thing. So what we can do is button and let me say it's to be variant is equal to secondary, and again using this one because in a moment I will clear you. Now in actual I wanna change this secondary to a primary. Let me do it. It only highlighting the buttons, and I have to change this secondary with primary. What I am saying that some of the buttons have variant in a starting, or some of the buttons have variant in a end, or no matter what order it have. So that here we go. No matter what order in which the variant contains, but I wanna change the variant to the primary. Here we go. If I format the document, and here it is primary, primary. Every button is changed to a primary. Let me format it with prettier, and here it is. Every variant is changed with primary. How simple is that? Yeah, that's the cases. You can even try your own thoughts, conditions, or whatever you think. You can try it. So for now, that's it. Hope you enjoy the extension or a video. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.